The year is 2024, and the clock is ticking. There's a looming deadline that most people are unaware of, a deadline that could push the world into chaos. The Antarctic Treaty, the agreement that has kept one of the most resource-rich regions of our planet out of international conflict, is set to expire soon. As the expiration nears, whispers of a potential Third World War grow louder. But this isn't just about nations. There's a shadowy influence that runs deeper, the Rothschild family. What role do they play in Antarctica's future? And why should we all be paying attention? Background on the Antarctic Treaty. For over 6 decades, the Antarctic Treaty has ensured that the frozen continent remains a peaceful, cooperative zone. Signed in 1959 by 12 countries, the treaty banned military activity, safeguarded scientific research, and declared that Antarctica should not be subject to national claims of sovereignty. Today, more than 50 nations have adhered to the treaty, ensuring that no single country can exploit the vast resources hidden beneath the ice. But here's the catch. The treaty is not indefinite. It expires in 2048, and when that happens, the world's superpowers might find themselves in a scramble to control what lies beneath the Antarctic ice, the hidden powers behind the treaty. But there's something that most people don't know. Amidst the international governments adhering to the treaty, there's a peculiar, often whispered about influence, the Rothschild family, a name often associated with immense wealth, global banking power, and deep-rooted influence in international politics. There are claims that the Rothschilds, through various investments and shadow agreements, have a hand in the ownership of certain parts of Antarctica. Though officially no individual or nation is supposed to own Antarctica, rumors have swirled for years that powerful private entities, including the Rothschilds, have quietly positioned themselves to benefit from the continent's resources once the treaty lifts. Potential for conflict. Here's where it gets concerning. The Antarctic Treaty so far has kept countries like the United States, Russia, China, and even smaller nations in peaceful agreement over the governance of Antarctica. But with the expiration date looming, all bets could be off. What happens when nations like China and Russia, both hungry for more resources, decide they want a slice of Antarctica's untapped wealth? What happens when corporations backed by powerful families like the Rothschilds lobby for access to these resources? The potential for a global conflict over Antarctica's riches could ignite the next world war. Tensions between superpowers are already at an all-time high, and the expiration of the treaty would be the perfect catalyst for things to spiral out of control. Military forces are already increasing their presence in the Southern Hemisphere, with several nations quietly preparing for what may be the largest land grab in modern history. Why are the Rothschilds involved? So why the Rothschilds? Why does their name keep coming up when discussing Antarctica? Some believe that this is part of a broader conspiracy. For centuries, the Rothschild family has been rumored to pull the strings behind global financial systems, shaping the course of history from behind the scenes. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the Rothschilds are working with governments to secure their control over Antarctica once the treaty expires. Others claim that they are actively suppressing information about the true extent of the continent's wealth to keep the public in the dark. What happens next? So what does the future hold? Will the Antarctic Treaty be renewed, keeping the region peaceful for a little longer? Or are we heading toward a resource war that could escalate into a global conflict? One that might even involve nuclear powers fighting for dominance over a frozen wasteland? And what about the Rothschilds? Are they just a convenient scapegoat, or are they truly pulling the strings behind the scenes? As the expiration of the Antarctic Treaty approaches, the world will be watching closely, or at least those who are aware of what's happening will. A war over Antarctica might sound far-fetched to some, but consider this. Wars have been fought for oil, for land, for power. Antarctica offers all of that and more. As the global stage shifts and the treaty's expiration draws closer, we could be witnessing the first steps toward a new world conflict. Stay alert, stay informed, and ask yourself, who really stands to benefit? If you found this video informative, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you.